On today's 5 Minutes with Chris, VHS tapes, what has happened to them? That's all I gotta talk about. I miss VHS tapes. So, with that being said, let's get started. What's up, YouTube, and welcome to yet another edition of 5 Minutes with Chris. Today's topic, I'm taking it back to the old school. I'm gonna throw this back to, I don't know when, maybe the late 80s, early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, who knows? This is the whole time period when we use these things. And without further ado, those things that I'm talking about are VHS tapes. That's right, VHS tapes. I love these things. This was all my childhood right here. I mean, without these things, I would have missed out on a lot of content. I would have missed out on a lot of cartoons, a lot of game shows. I mean, this right here was like a way of life. This is I can't thank these things enough for providing me with all of this quality entertainment. I wish we would honestly go back to using these. I mean, without ever since like streaming services and DVRs have taken over the world, these things they're obsolete. They have no use anymore, and it's sad. It really is sad because I mean a lot of the streaming services and the DVRs can't replace this. No matter how much they try. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I use these things to record over my favorite shows and be able to like edit the commercials out. You put it in, and then when they go to commercial break, you hit the record button to stop the recording, and then when it comes back on, you hit the record again. And I mean, it was that's how I like doing it. I don't like you realize how much money you have to pay for streaming services to get the same uh, quality of entertainment. I mean, and not to mention DVRs. DVRs they charge for that too monthly. I mean, this was all free. This is when you can have everything for free. The only thing that it would cost you would that the only thing that would cost you would be the tape itself. You'd go to Kmart or Walmart, wherever whatever was popular back then. You go there, you buy a couple tapes, you stock up, and that's it. And then you look at just all of the things that you could do with a VHS tape that you can't do with the streaming service. I mean, for example, like how they would put on these things, they would put like the FBI warning, and you would be able to fast forward right through them. While DVDs came along, you couldn't skip through that. You'd have to sit through that. That would be like another 5 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes, but that would be like another 5 seconds. That was just wasted. I mean, when you could skip right through it with this. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I like this, because I don't like. When I was a kid, I used to get scared by those little FBI warnings. They make you think that you're going to go to jail. I don't like that. That's how I thought. But, I was a stupid kid. What could I say? Um, and you look at what these things, well, you look at what streaming services and just, I mean, streaming services and DVRs have done to video stores, video rental stores, like Blockbusters. I mean, it's a damn shame that, Blockbuster's pretty much out of business. I mean, Netflix took it all away from them. I mean, you know, honestly, I remember going to the video store, renting movies, doing all that kind of stuff. You rent video games. I mean, it was a fun time back then. It was an enjoyable time. And just this, I mean, again with the VHS tapes, I would have so much content on here. I mean, I would love to have cartoons. I would record the Rugrats all the time, and then like when I was in school, for example, and I couldn't watch certain shows. One of my favorite shows is I would put the tape in the morning before I went to school, and I would record one of my favorite shows, which is The Price is Right. I would have, episodes of the early years when Drew Carey started hosting the show, and it was an enjoyable time. I mean, I had every day from school I would come home, watch them, and even during the summer I would record and just keep recording, and then you just stack them all up. You have a nice little collection, and that was it. But things like Netflix and Hulu and again DVRs. I mean, they've just taken business. They've taken the fun out of entertainment, in my opinion. It's like you just you no matter what, I mean, Netflix and Hulu, they can only get so many rights to stuff, and they can only play so many shows at a time. I mean, this you didn't need permission. You know, you didn't need any permission. You didn't need any rights to anything. I mean, it was all right here. You know, you record anything you want, and that was it. I miss these things. I really do. I'm very upset that we got rid of them. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up here. I thank you all for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell up top to get all the notifications. And with that being said, I thank you all, and goodbye. I love all of you.